Daylight, mobbing on earth, boy. MOE for life. Hey, this the part where I separate the king from the pawns. Chestnut checkers, nigga. Let's do it. We rolling. Look, I ain't trying to be friendly with niggas in the league bit, cause I seen friends do some shit to friends in the street shit. Around here, cocaine, only thing getting ether. It's a cold world, but I'll draw heat before I delete this. The plot thickens like fake rollies, the block ticking. Coach, my youngins only shoot for the bucks, I'm Doc Rivers. You know the drill, 2-man squad in a hot Civic, just us. Ride around with a judge full of cop killers in the cut like bastration. I'm clutching like Pappy Mason, assaults and circumstances, all of them aggravated. I smoke when I'm agitated, so I ain't been spazzing lately. Got that 9 with that Eminem feature, who acting shady? It's hurtful when the people you love don't truly fuck with you, nobody. But what's up with that bud? No really hug with you. I'm with all the smoke, they finna cough up a lung or two. I'm in these streets comfortably, I done made it uncomfortable. Rap game on Pornhub, what the fuck is it coming to? Rapid weird is all them Diddy party they been running to. Brick wall, I ain't the problem you wanna run into. You gon' be a different kind of grounded when I punish you. You don't want your whole stomping ground swept from under you. Leave that little ride home and bring a bigger gun with you. Hard heart, wouldn't spare you bitches if I wanted to. Some niggas only learn under the heat like it's summer school. Told them first time, don't make me say this shit again. If you listening before you try me, pussy, play this shit again. My weapon refused to grow up, gotta raise this shit again. I'm the motherfucking piper, time to pay this shit again. I'm outside, I ain't never high, sucker, bring it on. This is chestnut checkers, separate the king from pawn. Short stopping niggas action cause we never got along. The groupie been getting fat while I starve and not for long. Long, nigga. Daylight, mobbing on earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog covered for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. Lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob, it ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker, rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 street for a lot of you niggas, hard knocks, life, body, 2 jigger. Back on my shit again, endurance, I tire him out like it's Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin this up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm all about my dividends. It's showtime, I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on a nigga, I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen. Had 3 county, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes, out of town played, not the clock trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction, it gon' be a spark. I'ma stand on business, ain't no favorite op. I can stand them niggas, they gon' lay in dirt. Candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the picture, Psalm 23. Now you get the scripture, homies they gon' fly, they done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers, police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even drop no money on the tigger. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they've been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga.
Yo. Yeah.
What up, though?
Hey man. Yeah. Hey man, Shay man, it's your boy DAA man, Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 33. I ain't even got no hat. A lot of you niggas probably thought I had a receding hairline, some papoose shit going on, but
niggas thought you had the DMX.
Huh?
The niggas thought you had the DMX.
Huh? Yeah. Probably thought my shit was crazy under there the whole time. But I told y'all, crazy shit about niggas, New York niggas in particular, is spend $45 on the fucking haircut and cover the shit up with a $40 hat. It's really money on my head, boy. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Shout out to the chat.
What up?
What up? Yeah, we're gonna get right into the show. Oh wait, we ain't there yet. You'll get it time. Huh. So first thing we wanted to touch on some international news to kind of tie into the music shit. So, you know what this is, bro?
He looked familiar. I seen him on the news or some shit before.
Yeah. So, alright. So this is Haitian rap pioneer. It go by FANTOM, right? Homie was arrested in DR and shit. So real name is Daniel Darinis. I believe is how you pronounce it, Darinis or Darinis. Widely known as FANTOM and the founding member of the influential group Barakat crew. I believe I said that right. Well, he was arrested in the Dominican Republic on Sunday, December 7th. The arrest was carried out by agents from the Dominican Republic General Directorate of Migration, DGM. Initial reports indicate the arrest was due to irregularities in his immigration status. However, some sources suggest the case may be more complex, involving a deeper investigation beyond standard immigration issues. FANTOM is a prominent figure in the rap Creole and has previously faced travel restrictions, including a 2020 incident where he was deported from the United States for violating his visa terms. As a cornerstone of the Barakat crew, FANTOM helped shape the Haitian rap scene since the group's rise in the mid-2000s. He is also remembered from an incident that happened in 2015 where he survived contact with a high voltage power line during a carnival parade, which resulted in 18 people being killed due to a whole stampede and all that shit. Now, as of Tuesday, December 16, 2025, no published report confirmed the immediate deportation or release of FANTOM following his arrest in DR. But and he remains in the custody of Dominican authorities for processing related to his whole immigration status. He's currently being held in the Immigration Processing Center in the Dominican Republic, and Dominican immigration authorities have not released any specific details regarding timelines for his case or the official decision regarding his deportation back to Haiti. Now, the Dominican Republic has stringent policies regarding undocumented migrants, and they actively deport thousands of Haitians back to Haiti on a regular. So that's what's going on with with FANTOM, free FANTOM. And I came across this shit because your boy.
So Dominican Republic basically walking niggas across the street.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I was kind of like, I mean, I know that they operated separate countries and shit, but I know he was like shocked when I was like, like, you don't really just waste the money to even try to deport the nigga, like, you know? And
Ain't
then
gonna
it's
do nothing
just
but walk
wild.
back across the street.
Yeah, like literally, I'm just saying the whole shit that's crazy is, well, for one, it's just crazy all the shit that's going on in Haiti right now. So like to even get sent back there, like
Shout out to barbecue.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that shit, that whole shit is crazy. I actually I think when I was doing the Rise and Grind live show in the morning, I touched on the whole barbecue situation a little bit. But aside, you know, with everything that's going on with Haiti, of course, it being a Haitian rapper, we got Kodak Black weighing in.
The Z look Jamaican. Shout out to Kodak.
You said what?
Said the Z look Jamaican. It's my dog. I fuck with Kodak. Kodak could do no wrong unless he start smoking crack and shooting dope.
Kodak Black speaks out on the founder of Haitian rap, FANTOM, getting arrested.
We out there free that boy. We got him there. We told y'all to free FANTOM, and they freed him. He was locked up in the Dominican Republic for no reason, man. The Haitian nigga, I said, bro, can I free him? Or all the Haitian people gonna go crazy. They finna go burn that bitch down. And now,
yo, not for nothing. Nigga, Kodak look healthy and sound clear as a bitch, don't he?
Nigga, hey, yeah, Kodak look like a different nigga, man.
Huh?
I said every year Kodak look like a different nigga. Every
Yo,
year,
my
this nigga cut his dreads, grow his shit back a different way, look like a totally different nigga.
Yo, son. But nah, all bullshit. Normally when I be playing the clip from Kodak, like I kind of prepare my ears to kind of listen, like through the, you know, the opiates and shit. But like, I'm like, oh, this nigga's out playing shit. Like, nigga look all healthy or whatnot.
You on this business, man.
Hey man, like I was saying yesterday, I said, you know, Kodak is one of the niggas I hope, you know, he tighten up and get it together. That nigga, all right. Let's see how long you keep this shit up.
I want to see that, bro. I want to see Haiti in New York like this, bro. Cause like, that shit ain't felt, bro. If you a real nigga, bro, all the real niggas, fam, all the real niggas, bro, go to heaven, fam. All the go to hell. I seen it, bro. I saw that, bro. Cause it's a lot of y'all who go through life feeling like y'all can just be any kind of way to people, bro, and you can't, bro. Then you can't, bro. Like all the and shit, y'all see the demons calling y'all, bro. Fam. And I know, like every person who done me wrong, I won't mind, bro. Fam. Even if it's next year, 2 years, 3 years, fam, 4 years, bro, I won't mind, bro. I ain't even gotta you. I don't even gotta you, bro. You get your money, I get my money.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You get your money, I get my money, man. We gonna see who, like, how you get your hair like that. Nothing. I don't let nobody around me. I don't let nobody touch me. I ain't vibing like that in your ace sweater deal. You got that song I sent you, right? You got that song I sent you. Like, keep going, bro. Everybody from Florida, bro, who trying to jump on the Florida tape. That I'm doing, bro, that I've been talking about since I came home 2021. Tight now, hit me up, bro. I'm gonna pull up on Ross tonight, too. March 9th, she's gonna pull up on me in GTA. That on GTA base in Florida. Believe me, bro.
Yeah, that nigga been trying to put that little Florida project together and shit. He was definitely, you know, trying to turn up the whole South Florida scene and shit. Cause even on the film side, he was doing the City of War shit, the YouTube series and shit. It was like how the Money and Violence shit from New York, but it was like the Florida version. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to nigga Jay Dirty and shit. Nigga DJ Castro who hosted my Everything Under the Sun tape. He was in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to them boys. But yeah, man.
I keep thinking like, I ain't even failed out. Every year I'm getting more money. I'm coming back to Arizona soon. Shut my knowledge. They'll never understand. They'll never understand this shit. Yeah, bro. I hate it, bro. Haitians, bro. We freed this land. America too. America know that. And brother, if y'all feel like I'm telling you, bro, because I'm the type of who I like Trump. I still love Trump, even though I ain't agreeing with the shit that Trump on right now, right? I'm not agreeing with it, bro. I'm not agreeing with Trump right now, dog. But I love him, bro, and I know he mean good sometimes, a lot of times, most of the times, bro. He mean good, but we human, bro. It's like that. But I want all the Haitians, bro, to look at this shit that Trump doing as a blessing, bro. Don't hate it, bro. I don't know if he sent all 400 of y'all, 400,000 of y'all back to Haiti, bro. I know y'all ain't been in America all this time not doing nothing, bro. Bro, Haiti, we the goated, bro. We the goated, bro. Our ancestors always fighting for us. If we is from Africa for real, bro, we from the best place in Africa, bro. Benny, you remember his mama told me that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I love my people. I finna be in Nigeria before the year. That one is.
Kodak look like he done gained some weight, like Royal said. This nigga talking about some Barker's garbage back to Africa. Like,
This nigga sounding like Nas on Belly.
you said what?
This nigga sounding like Nas on Belly.
Ha! Shout out to the Yak, man. Hopefully you over there getting that together. Just fuck with the weed, my nigga. You be good. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need you chicken on the yellow line.
yeah, man. Cause free Phantom. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. DR, man. Stop playing and shit like that or whatever. If y'all gonna let motherfucking listen, man. And I don't want to put this shit on nobody, but I'm gonna just say this. You got bum ass Charles Cosby over there. And then somebody sent me a video of Charles Cosby over there with Haitian Jack. Like, you know, I told you I seen the picture. They sent me the picture.
I was about to say, everybody live in Dominican Republic. Haitian Jack, Charles Crosby. What's the other nigga? Damn, I can't think of this nigga name. It'll come to me. There's a few niggas out there in Dominican Republic.
But it's like, yeah, man. That nigga a rapper, man. That nigga a pioneer. It's the Haitian rapper team, nigga. He just out there, whatever, trying to kick it like everybody else trying to kick it, man. Stay out the way. I know what the fuck going on in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Kodak. Well, you looking healthy, my boy. You understand? Like you on your shit. Stay there. Damn. Material MOBCAST. We're gonna jump to a quick commercial break. And we'll be right back.
On this edition of the Adventures of Black Jesus featuring World Pest, World Pest and Black Jesus make the trap say amen.
You see that? Just a little heat and faith, and the soda starts to change its ways. Keep it moving, keep it gentle. Transformation takes patience, but it'll rise up when it's ready. Pick your...
While the way dries, Black Jesus offers some good game to some Mary Magdalens.
You know, water in the wine is cool, but conversation into connection, that's the real miracle.
Preach.
And if y'all ever need a little more light in your day, just remember, you're already radiant.
Okay, Prophet with the smooth line.
Meanwhile, World Pest is riding around, making collections, hitting bitches with 5-pound dumbbells.
He hit my mother with a 5-pound dumbbell. I heard it. I heard the sound before I even made it up the stairs. She's in there fighting for her life right now, and all I can think about is that look in her eyes when she saw him coming.
All was well, and the trap was full of joy until a punk motherfucker tried to run off with the bag.
Yo, you can't outrun the Lord, man. Watch me. That baking soda ain't free, brother. I just needed it for cookies. And I just needed you to pay. Fine, here. Keep it, but next time ask. Miracles don't cover
And what happened next? The bitch-ass motherfucker starts snitching.
I might bring the $3 tomorrow. Next thing I know, that guy with the head wrap and some dude looked like Black Jesus came at me. He slammed a 5-pound weight into my shoulder.
Black Jesus?
Yeah, long hair, robe, sandals, real Messiah vibe. He helped.
But Black Jesus refuses to go out like white Jesus. You gotta catch him first.
Stop! Police! Hands where I can see them!
Gotta catch me first.
He's clearing the fence!
Black Jesus spits good game at the police with great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh! Hey, sir, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, man. Y'all pulled me over because you saw a robe, huh? You think a brother can't be holy in his own damn neighborhood? Step back, my I've been walking water since before your grandmama was born. I'm out here blessed.
And in true miracle worker fashion, Black Jesus and World Pest make it home to trap and count up another day.
Blessings keep flowing, brother. Keep it steady.
Amen. You gonna hit this?
Let the herbs rise. That's righteous.
We're at 40 even now.
Stack it high. We'll share what's left with
After
the people.
the bills, yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Always.
2, 3, blessings keep piling up. 100 after 100. The streets still the same, but they shine different. Grace in my pocket, gold on my soul. Brooklyn, we counting miracles.
Out here at the meet, sun's perfect. Got the 63 sitting clean. Watch this. Little switch tap, let her dance. Ooh, that's smooth. That's crazy, man. Appreciate it. She been good to me. Cruiser and a blocker.
And we back, nigga. Man. So, Mafia Material MOBCAST episode number 33. Tuesday, December 16th. Next up, we got Donald Trump designates fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Shit, getting caught with that fent, like getting caught with an HA now. God dang.
More like a motherfucking nuclear bomb, nigga.
Nah, that's what they charge you when you get caught with a chopper. They charge your ass for having a weapon of mass destruction. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, nigga.
Right. So, check this out. So on December 15, 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order officially designating illicit fentanyl and its precursor chemicals as weapons of mass destruction, W.M.D. The designation reclassifies the drug as a national security threat rather than solely a public health or criminal justice issue, providing the government with expanded legal and operational tools to combat its trafficking. The Trump administration justified the W.M.D. designation based on several factors. The illicit fentanyl is described as closer to a chemical weapon than a narcotic, with a lethal dose being as small as 2 milligrams. 10 to 15 grains of table salt, typically. Also, the scale of the crisis, since the drug is the leading cause of death in Americans ages 18 to 45. And the administration cites a high number of related deaths as justification for treating it as a severe national threat. The order states that the manufacturing and distribution of fentanyl by organized criminal networks threatens our national security and fuels lawlessness. There's also concern about the potential for concentrated large-scale terror attacks using weaponized fentanyl. The executive order directs federal agencies to coordinate efforts and use tools to disrupt fentanyl networks. The Department of Justice, DOJ, is directed to pursue charges and sentencing enhancements in fentanyl cases. The Department of State and Treasury are instructed to target the assets and finances of those involved in fentanyl distribution. The Department of War, or the Defense Department, and Homeland Security are ordered to update chemical incident response plans to include the fentanyl threat. DHS is also directed to use W.M.D. related intelligence to identify smuggling networks. The Secretary of War and Attorney General are to assess if any military resources are needed to assist the DOJ in its enforcement. The designation is viewed by some as escalation to militarize the U.S. government and the war on drugs. The policy experts have expressed skepticism about the W.M.D. label and its effectiveness, calling it potentially more optics than action. Some experts believe that while fentanyl is deadly, it is not a traditional W.M.D. and would be challenging to use in large-scale terror attacks. Despite debates over the W.M.D. label, there are bipartisan concerns regarding the fentanyl crisis, and the designation aims to apply the full resources of the federal government, including national security capability, to address the fentanyl crisis driven by cartels and international networks. So, and this has been your news by Marketing Material MOBCAST. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. This nigga Trump, he getting his Reagan on, for real.
I'm signing a lot of shit. He done made weed. What's that? He made it like a Tylenol or some shit.
Yeah, moved it off the Schedule 1.
Trump out here making moves, man. He making America great again, man.
Yeah, man. But you know what's crazy about it is the parallels between, you know, Trump's executive order designating the Fetty Wap as a weapon of mass destruction, and the 80s, you know, the crack laws and all that shit. Just kind of seemed like, I don't know, like they share an emphasis on the whole punitive shit, like making it more about giving out heavy sentences and shit. It's like, it's the new crack like era and shit. Like now they treating this shit, all the public outrage, all of the
this shit worse than crack.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the method of how they're like applying it, because they use the crack epidemic to militarize the police as we know it now. You get what I'm saying? Like before, them niggas was riding around with 6 shots. If you saw a police officer that had a 9mm and shit, that nigga was high tech. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, before, the niggas just rolled around with shit, Berettas and shotguns and shit. Once crack came, and then they started talking about, oh, you know, they got Uzis and machine guns, and that shit allowed them to bring in the body armor and the M16s and all this other shit. So, you know, little tank shit, the battering ram that we see, like, you know, in the old Compton footage or the old LA joints where they was just ramming that shit through the whole damn house, like yanking the front out. So I just realized, shit, that's where shit, Trump or whatever trying to get his Reaganomics on. You know what I mean? Even
we need a new Reagan era.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit, like, you know, because it kind of brought an era of prosperity. It was some gruesome shit, and it was, you know, some hard shit to live through. I'm sure. I was a kid, but you know, shit, I was watching Ninja Turtles and shit or whatever. I wasn't much paying attention. Shit was sweet.
All I know, it was toys everywhere, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then again, I guess, like, if you one of them kids, like, if your mama was smoking crack or your daddy was smoking crack in the 80s or whatever and shit, then you probably look at the 80s as, like, some different shit. But
you look at it like Tupac look at it.
Oh yeah. We gonna get into Tupac shit. I got some Tupac shit or whatever for you. Shit crazy. And it kind of involved whatever this nigga Marlon and shit. Yeah, we gonna get into this shit.
Fuck Marlon.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, because Marlon might want to get fucked. Anyway,
might have to hit that with the pause.
Can't threaten that nigga with a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I don't know. That's just my thing. That was the first thing I thought about. Like, I thought about Michelle Alexander's book, you know, The New Jim Crow, and she had a chapter in there that really broke down like the militarization of local police departments, you know, after the drug trade and shit, and, you know, the disproportion of, you know, the 100 to 1. So pretty much, if you got one brick of crack, your ass got 100 bricks. And the feds eyes, like, they'll charge you like you got 100 bricks of powder. So that's
the only thing Obama did good was free niggas from all that extra time.
Yeah, that's how Queso. You know what's so crazy about it though? If Obama didn't do that, Queso Daddy wouldn't have been out to tell on him. That nigga would have still been locked the fuck up.
Damn. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Damn if you don't. Oh man.
Nigga did some good. The niggas turned Obama good into bad.
I have the new Jim Crow book. I read some of it. It's in my book collection along with Dr. York's book. Oh yeah, Dr. York. We're gonna talk about Dr. York one day and shit for sure.
They was talking about him on Clubhouse like last week sometime.
Yeah, but you know, like, them Clubhouse niggas be like fucking smart ass idiots. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna give people the real deal spill.
Matter of fact, I think I seen you in the room that day. They was in there talking about it.
Yeah. I just, once I heard certain, you know, I got, one of my pet peeves is misinformation. Like,
that's why I pinged your ass in the room.
Yeah, so I just like,
somebody knows something, got something to say. This nigga damn sure gonna know something, got something to say.
But yeah, I just wasn't ready to go, because when I started this channel even, right, I really started doing this shit. One of my slogans was, we don't do no rabbit holes or booty holes on this on this shit, man. I'm not really with all the conspiracy theory shit. Like, it's not, you know, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas start going like to the left with all that shit, or, you know, when niggas get too activism and all this shit. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, you gonna tell me all this activism shit, but you sound like you want a perk. Fuck out of here. Go buy a bundle, nigga. Stop being a bitch. Go buy you a bundle.
Come get high.
You knew the perk was fake, but you popped it anyway because you was a fucking idiot.
Shout out to that motherfucking junk. You like Damian Wayne's on Living Color.
Oh man. On the subject of that, we gonna talk about 50 Cent. Let's rap about it.
He on their head, man. I don't think 50 would do now.
I don't know, nigga. But I saw something. It was
I think he's trying to start the podcast because Yayo about to come out with a podcast. Him and Murder coming out with a podcast.
Yeah, for real, I think this is because they were talking about, there was a clip of Mano, Jim, Dave, and Fab talking about the Diddy documentary, and they were calling it a mockumentary shit. And then they were saying like how a documentary is legal and all of this other shit. And if they watched the Mafia Material MOBCAST, they would know how it's legal. You understand? Because you base the documentary on court documents and news articles and shit. Basically, it's already gone through the process of becoming like public record. It's kind of always been scrutiny, and then you have plausible deniability. You're only reporting on what has been reported or documented in court. So that's how documentaries are legal. You understand? Now, here's the thing. To say that, it's like, all right, but if somebody did a documentary, all right, for instance, with Jim, like he was one of the main ones speaking on the shit. Jim, if somebody did a documentary and said that you was the most official blood on the East Coast and shit, you would be proud of that. You would show up and shit, and you would, shake hands and kiss babies and, one-eye Willie and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is cool with the content as long as it makes them look good. If it's something that's not favorable, then all of a sudden everyone has a problem. You get what I mean? What I think is funny is, this documentary pretty much just packaged every joke or everything that we've said about Diddy over the years. I'm talking about like since the 90s. Some of you who are following this Diddy shit, this is new to y'all. But niggas like me and World and niggas from our era and shit, bruh, it's just kind of like really just watching somebody. Huh?
Wendy Williams was the first one to talk shit about Diddy.
Listen,
back in '94.
We lived through an era where we watched one of the biggest voices on New York radio get fired behind saying all of this shit about this nigga.
She got fired live on air too.
Oh God, like, yo, for real, she might be like the first person that really got canceled in hip hop. Wendy ass got canceled. Not only did she get fired from the station, she went to a whole nother state behind that shit.
Look, think about that shit, bro. How much power this nigga had. He got Wendy Williams banned and blackballed. Howard Stern didn't even ever get banned and blackballed. Howard Stern was doing all kind of wild shit, nigga. Howard
Yeah,
Stern
that
was the
nigga Howard
original
Stern was
troll, nigga,
wild.
on radio.
That nigga was wild.
Nigga, Howard Stern had butt naked bitches at the radio station, all that shit. Howard Stern was a wild nigga. Shout out to Howard Stern, man.
And what's crazy is, speaking of Howard Stern, you can't talk about Howard Stern without talking about this nigga Richard Bay. Now, what's crazy about this nigga Richard Bay is, Richard Bay was the nigga that was pushing the line, saying this nigga Howard was out of line for the shit that he was doing on the radio. Honey Jane, what up? Richard Bay said that Howard Stern was out of line and he was doing too much on the air, and got Howard Stern, you know, kind of booted off the network, at least not off the air, but he definitely went to another network. And this nigga Richard Bay turned around and started doing the same bullshit.
Yeah, but they tried to take him off. They took him off the air a few times, but that shit only lasted like a couple days. That's when he went to Sirius XM shit.
Yeah, but Howard Stern was the first nigga I think that just figured out a new way to reinvent himself and like just find another platform. You know what I mean?
Nah, he really ain't reinvent himself. Only thing he really did was add an actual camera, and he just really became uncensored. Because once he was on the internet, it was like shit ain't shit you can't say because you actually paying for this shit. So it ain't shit you can't do. So now you actually got a real visual of what was going on in this nigga studio. Remember, before you just hear about the bitches being naked. So you don't know if these bitches actually naked or not. You just hear him and Robin sitting there having reactions about shit. When they put that camera in there and put that nigga on Sirius XM, that changed this nigga. They actually, you saw that he had another one. He get them good interviews because he had he had a bunch of motherfuckers up there.
Yeah, I mean, because by that time, I mean, Howard Stern is like, that's a whole nother audience and shit. Like,
Howard Stern, the icon.
Howard Stern has been around to the point where there are 70-year-olds who are like tapped into Howard Stern because that was the nigga when they was, you know, young and shit.
Nigga, so my mom put me on the Howard Stern. I used to listen to Howard Stern every morning before I went to school. Real shit. When I was up in East New York, Asheville between 4 and Atlantic. Nigga, I went to PS 108. I used to listen to Howard Stern every fucking morning before I went to school. Go to school, wild out, get the house called, go home, get my ass whooped. Do it again tomorrow.
Yeah. So 50 posted these guys are squatters. They owe $250,000 for the space that they're filming their podcast. These bums are trying to win Best Dressed Award and can't pay their bills. 50 Cent action. Then, well, before we get to that, yeah, man, this nigga 50 is like.
See, the thing about it, he's saying they, and that's not they shit. That building is Jim shit.
Yeah, that's Jimmy shit.
And they just put them niggas' net worth out. So him saying them niggas is broke or whatever, from what they said up there, Fab is far from broke. Fab is the richest nigga up there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would have assumed that just off of, you know, like he's had a legitimate rap career, not just putting out albums but mixtapes and, you know, all that shit. You know, Jimmy too, but like Fab actually had like major deals and shit.
Fab got platinum success.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. He definitely got more. He definitely been Billboard more time than Jimmy.
Like I tell niggas, Fab is really the LL Cool J of the streets. He makes songs for bitches, but he makes his mixtapes for the niggas. The bitches don't want to buy his albums, like LL Cool J. 99% of his fans with high heels. That nigga black. That nigga put hands on cannabis in the booth. We ain't seen cannabis no more. The fact
Yeah,
that
that
Candy
nigga.
just lost that battle and he had Mike Tyson in his video and on the song, Mike Tyson should have knocked his ass out.
Ha!
Wasting my
Yo,
goddamn time.
nah, I think here's the whole shit. Like I was telling you earlier when you was putting me on about this, and I went and gathered all the shit. If I love you, dog. You understand what I'm saying? I got love for you. But you really can't talk about anybody when it comes to fashion, my nigga. Like, the only reason you're not considered a bad dresser is because you don't actually try to dress. Like, you actually dress like a nigga that still sell crack.
Yeah.
T-shirt, jeans, a hat, might wear the chain, might not wear the chain, tennis shoes. Like,
and it's cold outside, leather jacket.
Yeah, like it's just like that's it. Like you just dress like tactical. Like you gonna fight a nigga on the yard or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, nigga just can't say you ain't dressed bad because you got on all the cool name brand shit. But you don't put it together well. But you don't dress better than no nigga on that set right there.
It's like there's nothing really. This is what I said. He kind of play the fashion shit safe where you really don't get to say that he's a bad dresser. Because it's like if the nigga doesn't wear a suit, he gonna wear a white t-shirt, black jeans, blue jeans. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna wear all black jeans, black t-shirt, and that's it. And then it's like gonna be white sneakers, black niggas. Like you know what I mean? It's not. There's really no room to say that the nigga. He just. For a person who you perceive as an A-list celebrity, you would think that he would be more, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. The nigga really, even when he would do certain shit, it's like, he would just have what I call obnoxious accessories, right? So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just wear a regular black t-shirt, black jeans, or whatever, designer belt, and then I'm gonna wear
on a big ass
chinchilla coat. It's like I'm gonna wear $50,000 chinchilla coat and a $250,000 chain. So now it's like, well, fuck what he got under. You should. Did you get past the coat and the chain to even get to the outfit?
Yeah.
It's like it's a deflecting. Like you know what I'm saying. So, but meanwhile, I mean, Fab and Jim, you would say I guess you say like have the most fashion influence on the panel as far as thing. Like Mano been putting a little shit on lately, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just initially we didn't know that nigga for that.
Yeah, Mano dressed like a drug dealer still too, so. But he got trying
to put a little more effort into trying
to. He actually put it together though. You see what I'm saying? So you look at Mano shit, he'll have the Louis boots, but you ain't gonna really tell they Louis boots because he actually got a good outfit on. Shit like that. So
yeah, like he don't do like the mannequin shit. Like he'll wear something, like he might wear all Gucci, but it doesn't look like mannequin-ish. Yeah, like it kind of levels out. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, all of them niggas, I mean, none of them niggas is really slouches on the fashion. Like, if I had to put it in order, it would be Fab, Jimmy. I guess it would be a toss-up between Mano and Dave East. Like, who's the,
I'll put Dave East before Mano.
Yeah, I could see that. I seen Dave East put some shit together. I definitely seen he put some shit together. So that's all that shit like that. So Fabulous, Jim Jones, Dave East, and Mano. Y'all let us know in the comments or whatever what y'all think or whatever and what order and shit. Who put it on? Who put that shit on? From best to least.
Some shit together.
Speaking of Mano, over the glasses. Yo, this nigga, they really have like a reel of all the time that this nigga.
That's really some old. That's really some old man shit. But he the oldest nigga on the podcast, so.
Word. For real, for real.
What you said?
What you said? Oh man. Yeah.
Shout out to Mano, man. I fuck with Mano.
Yeah, I fuck with dog. You know what I'm saying? It should be lit though to see like a lot of these niggas, especially a lot of the Brooklyn niggas. It's like I seen all of these niggas when they was coming downtown and dropping their mixtapes off and trying to do they 1-2 and shit. They little in stores to before you could get to B Street, you were doing in stores at the mixtape shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit used to go. But Mano decided that he was gonna clap back at 50. Tweeted his own. Posted a picture.
He actually said something about it on Angeline's show. I don't know if I said
Oh
to
yeah.
the petrol or shit.
So this is what Mano said about this
Killer Curly.
He said, "Meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen. He helped me get my record deal before, so I'ma always be grateful. So it's gonna hurt me to drag this nigga to hell. Fuck is the problem, Curly? What has your G-Unit G-string in a bunch, nigga? Is it the bitch or the diabetes? But let's rap about it. Let's rap about it podcast." And ironically, I was taking a screenshot. You know how we always see somebody we know or familiar with and shit. So the Real Big Food podcast said, "Now we cooking with grease." Right? So, shout out to Fruit. I got put on his whole shit through St. Laz and shit. Shout out to St. Laz. So, Fruit ran with World, out of LG, you know what I'm saying? The whole CMB and all that shit. And World and 50 had their problems behind the Kim shit, and supposedly, allegedly, they say that World tried to blam at 50 outside the Doubletree. And ironically, 50 Ja Rule was filming the movie Cookout, that little comedy shit. He was filming that shit like a few blocks or a few miles away or whatever. And it's like maybe 3 miles away or some shit. So they all thought like, maybe he had something to do with it, but the whole time the police, law enforcement and shit like that, they like tied that shit to World or some shit like that. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure whatever, like, you gonna ride with your homie ain't like the nigga, you don't like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, I say this. Troll for troll, I don't know if any of them niggas on there can hang with 50. Who do you think on the panel is petty enough to like go back and forth with 50 though?
I don't see Jim, but I see Fab and Mano going back and forth with him.
Yeah, Fab could definitely Fab could hold his own, cause especially if
you gotta realize a lot of people
know how to use social media.
Yeah, that's about to say. You gotta realize Fab got a lot of people, and also if you listen to Fab mixtape, Fab always talks slick shit on his records while he's talking, not even in the rap. Either before he started rapping or after he rapping. Fab just quiet. So
Fab was the Twitter king for a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna be the shocker, because if he actually started talking, that's what's going to draw the attention, and the 50 might lose this one.
Now, I will say this. We were talking about before. Fab start rapping at this nigga.
Oh yeah, it's a rap.
Yo, Pip, man.
See, like he can't even. He don't even want to go that route because he tried to sign Fab before. So like, yeah, I don't think too many. Drake been ducking Fab for years. I don't think too many niggas like be want to smoke with Fab. Only nigga I know to actually go back and forth with Fab was like Joe Budden, and that's when they was just on they cool shit, doing a little, you know what I mean?
I'll go back and forth with that nigga. Just cause
he been looking for it. He been saying that shit for years. He been looking for it. He been looking for somebody to back and forth with that nigga.
Hey, if that's what you want, nigga, that's all you need. Hey, man.
No, he been saying that shit for years.
This shit all day.
But yeah, like right now, like, Fifth ain't got nobody that can hang with Fab in the booth.
Yeah, so hey, you know what though, 50? Like I said in the at the end of the intro on Give Richard Marvin, you know, holla at me with that bag for the right price. I'll say
Yeah, like
yeah,
if he get back up with that if he get back up with that Precious Paris chick, he'll have him a good ghostwriter. But
the who?
Right now, this chick, he had a chick signed to him named Precious Paris. She was a ghostwriter for G Unit. She ghostwrite for a lot of niggas. Little do niggas know. She was on the episode of Love and Hip Hop like she was on Love and Hip Hop like 1 or 2 times. That ain't really pop off.
Yeah, I forgot about Shorty and shit, but yeah. Precious Paris. Well, yeah, man, that's what's going on with the let's rap about it. But it should be a good spill and shit, because also I think with a lot of this shit too, like the Diddy thing, whatever. But I think what's interesting is we've seen on several occasions 50 play the role of like adversary, but really like throwing the nigga an alley-oop, right? And if you think about it, him talking about 50 got like what, 30 million subscribers? 30 million followers or some shit on Instagram?
Some shit.
Not
only that, bro, you gotta realize, like, he got his own actual network. So him putting that 50 action shit, a lot of his shit, he put on the internet and on Instagram, he put on 50 action. That shit literally in what, like 50, 60 countries? So like he broadened the horizon for him. He damn sure broadened the horizon for him.
I can see that. 37 million followers, right? So I'm pretty damn sure that a large percent of that like following didn't know who the fuck, like probably don't know who the hell Mano and Dave East are.
Yeah.
They probably know Fab and Jim, like, cause they, like Dipset was worldwide. And, Fab was worldwide. So, that. But the whole idea that it definitely we saw the whole thing that he did with Rotimi, the nigga that played Dre on Power. He was like, now that your record is #1, you understand what I'm saying? You can pay me my money and shit. And so, as a nigga really tripping,
he was on his money by Monday and shit.
Yeah, this nigga really scared, like, yo, I think this nigga really tripping. Like, I don't know what I did. Like, And then he broke the whole shit down, how this nigga 50 called him, and he said, yo, he said, this is what's gonna happen. TMZ is gonna call you at such and such. And then he was like, yo, everything he said happened like, he said happened like, he said, yo, he be planning this shit. And that's why I really felt like that whole shit, even with Cam and Jim and the whole You're Not From Harlem shit, right at the time when he dropped that record, this shit's still in Harlem, and he was running around performing that shit everywhere. And then he did the remix with, I think it was Davey, Jewels, and somebody else and shit. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of shit just be looking calculated because of when everything starts happening. Like, if you just look at everything that's going on around this, around the drama, it's like, damn, everybody got something to promote. So now niggas is just coming out popping it. It's like,
like I said, bro, you gotta realize, nigga, remember Yayo been saying he coming out with a podcast. He said that shit a few weeks ago. That shit coming out.
He was saying that shit on Vlad even at one point.
Yeah. So this gonna start the podcast war. That's gonna draw even though Yayo gonna have his own crowd, because you know Yayo got his own following for the shit. But that's going to draw the crowd immediately, because niggas gonna see what Yayo want to say, because Yayo and Jim already got their back and forth because what he said about Yayo on the bleach shit. Niggas say Yayo smoke hard coke. Damn, Yayo.
Not hard coke.
Well, except the soft, not the hard, Tony.
Want to get hardcore.
Damn, was 50 talking about Tony when he said, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie?
What the fuck happened to you?
Hope not, yo.
I said, damn, baby. In high school, I was a fan, baby. You was fronting on a nigga. Yeah, but oh man, yeah, that Give It to Dot Marvin or whatever on the membership section and shit, you know. I know what the fuck going on. Also, the full audio conversation of the Charles Cosby show's phone call, you know, part 1 through 3. You know, I'm gonna probably be dropping the clips in a minute, but you know, yeah, man. A lot of people been tapping in about, like, you know, the shorts and all of that shit, like asking what happened, especially like the Facebook crowd and shit. From people in Ontario, Florida, a couple other places or whatever. But you know, we'll get to it. You know. But hey, one thing or whatever. Whoever got a problem with me running the content or feel like I shouldn't, you know, put whatever out there.
Guess what? You're a bitch.
And you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it any goddamn way and shit like that or whatever. Even if you tried and shit like that or whatever, you better have your shit together. Or else,
motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
Wallahi, I ain't lying. Play with your fucking kids. How are you motherfuckers asking me, why would you do that? Why would you say that? Like,
bitch, because I felt like it.
Because I felt like it. And because I've been doing what the fuck I want to do or whatever for a long ass time and shit like that. And it's been far way tougher, more official, dangerous ass niggas or whatever and shit who had a problem. And guess what? Still here. Oh, I got some funny shit. Now while we in the world of 50 and his you know, his target and shit. Boy, 50 posted a clip. I had to go and find a clean version of that with logos and shit. Marlon Wayans in an interview with Omar Epps, right? And what's crazy is we get a 2-for-1 because we get to troll Marlon ass and we get to cut into Tupac some more.
I met Omar Epps one time after he did that Love and Basketball shit. I met his ass in Soho.
Oh,
He's cool.
So look,
he ain't like Tay Diggs, bitch ass. He'll come and talk to you and shit.
Yeah, he said, you ain't no cop, J. Reed. I don't know what to call you, whatever, and shit I did. I mean, well, you know what though? You was a cop or whatever. You was Detective Malcolm Howard. Hanging daddy. According to Maury.
You are the fault.
Maury, not Maury Povich, Maury Crackboss. Oh man, he married from the crack smoke. But yeah, like check this, yo, bro, you gonna trip.
Memories. All my memories is like, I remember when you fell asleep and Omar sleep with his eyes open like that.
Yeah.
And me, him, and Tupac Shakur was hanging out because y'all did Juice together.
Oh my goodness.
And Omar sleeping
you really
like
bringing
this.
this up?
And what people don't know about Pac is like he was a funny dude.
He was a funny dude.
Omar sleeping like that, and Pac went and took his balls and put them out and put them right near Omar's mouth, so it looked like Omar's like there. Omar and Pac went and took his balls and put them out and put them right near Omar's mouth, so it looked like Omar's like there. I remember one time.
Why that nigga hand light skin?
I had to slow it down. I just dissed you, yo, nigga. What? Tupac did what? Yo, listen. At this point, my nigga, I don't want to hear nothing about Big E and the Richard Pryor line and none of that shit, bro. Nothing. Like you say, you niggas is crazy. Hey, nah, man. What the? Hold up. This nigga think this shit.
And what people don't know about Pac is like he was a funny dude.
He was a funny dude.
Omar sleeping like that, and Pac went and took his balls and put them out and put them right near Omar's mouth, so it looked like Omar's like there. Omar and Pac went and took his balls and put them out and put them right near Omar's mouth, so it looked like Omar's like there. I remember one time.
Why did you just do that?
I don't know. Because you're talking about all these sad memories.
Oh, you know why he did it, Marlon. 15 years at the Diddy party. You know exactly why he did it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this or whatever and shit. Hey, Omar Epps. I'm disappointed in you, dog.
That man was sexually assaulted.
Like, cause for real, Pac would have never got shot at Quad Studios.
That boy, I was about to say it. He would have never made it to Quad Studios. He would have never been able to tell Jimmy Henchman to suck his dick. He wouldn't even made it that far. Fuck even getting to the studio. He would never spoke to Jimmy Henchman.
Like, that nigga would have been dead before Me Against the World, nigga. It would have been him.
Him against the wall. Against
the Grim Reaper, nigga. Yeah. or whatever
Whoa.
little sidewall is or whatever on the goddamn crossroads or whatever, and shit. He's been against that shit, against the railing, the divide. You understand? Like, nigga, ain't no goddamn way. You ain't playing with me like that, nigga. I promise you not. But Marlon is the type of nigga you hang out with. Because look, what kind of man is comfortable just whipping his shit out in front of other niggas? Like, what kind of shit is you on? And then it's like, what kind of nigga did you when y'all play like that? And you couldn't have been scared of the nigga. He a bitch. Hey, the little pop will pop off. Listen to me. Being stupid is not like gangster, nigga. Like, you understand? Popping off when all the fucking odds are against you and shit, and there's nowhere to go but to the fucking trauma unit. It's not smart, nigga. It's dumb. So, you know, like, yeah, weird ass or whatever and shit, and Marlon, your ass hanging right with him and shit like that. That's crazy. You was in the movie with that nigga too. What did he do to you? Is that where that clip of you in the bathroom when you woke up naked? Like, ah! That where that came from?
Yeah, the memory of Tupac.
You had to, they said, oh, your last memory with Tupac. You said, oh, okay. But then, you know, it also makes me think, let me see if I have. Also makes me think about yesterday's episode when we talked about Gene Deal and him saying how Tupac or Diddy were jealous of Tupac. Well, yeah, it seems like Tupac had a lot of Diddy qualities. Exposing himself to men in a work environment, doing shit to people while they sleep. Like, I mean, all the accusations, these are all allegedly, I'm just saying. But all the shit that Diddy has ever been accused of, Pac has kind of been accused of.
Omar, you ready to tell your story? Come on the Mafia Material MOBCAST.
Yeah, we don't be Omar. Hey, don't be Omar.
That nigga sexually assaulted that man while he was asleep. Ain't that some shit?
Oh man. If your ass wasn't dead, it'd be a freako against you. I know it would.
Omar, press charges against the estate. Fuck that.
Word.
Nigga, I'll go sue the estate. Nigga, fuck that.
Yeah, because for one, that's embarrassment. That's defamation. I would sue Marlon for putting that story.
I was about to say, I'll sue Marlon. Fuck that.
Now, Marlon, now we know why you're in support of the goddamn, why you in support of the whole Diddy documentary and why you feel some way about it. Because you sat there and watched somebody get sexually assaulted while they were asleep. You are pro-abuser. Yup. You said it out your own mouth, bro. I ain't make this shit up. This is your talk show. You said this shit.
Clip that.
Did. Clip that.
Yo.
See, I said though, like, bro, you know, Marlon, Sean be doing that shit too. But if you go and watch any clip of the Wayne, I ain't even gotta tell you a specific episode, because in every episode, damn, this nigga do it. He had the same zesty ass hand gestures that Will Smith had in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that made me always look at Will Smith as a bitch. you know, they be putting their hand on their chest or whatever. I ain't even gonna imitate the movement. I'm gonna describe it to y'all. Y'all ever see how a bitch put their hand on their chest when they win like a pageant, right before they bring the little tiara and the flowers?
Yeah.
How these niggas be touching themselves and shit. Zesty ass nigga. Yeah, that nigga. Oh man, this nigga Pac, yo. Hey, yo, you know, Pac is like a goddamn onion. In the sense, like, especially if you're a Tupac fan. In the sense that the more layers you pull back, and no matter how many layers you pull back, you still gonna find some shit there that's gonna make you cry, nigga. Biggest fraud in hip hop. This nigga right here, whatever, and shit like that, man. He was in the movie Juice or whatever and shit and tried to actually get this nigga some juice. This shit is crazy, boy. And Omar, you let him do it. You let that nigga live to see another I tell you like this or whatever. I'd have shot that nigga like Rodamez.
Nigga, I'd have ended everybody's career. Nigga, it wouldn't even been no East Coast, West Coast war, nigga.
Bro, there wouldn't have been no Jews. They would have had to recast. I'm going to jail, this nigga going to hell. Oh, he would have really got dropped off the roof. Fuck that shit.
Them put balls on that.
Oh, God.
Who gonna put balls on that in that man's face like that?
Oh, shit, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, he deserved what happened to him. It's not just for like the baby lane, like whatever and shit like that. Like he really just deserved every bad thing that happened to that nigga.
Yeah.
He deserved that shit. Fucking weird ass boy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, shit like that or whatever. And that's why your ass is up there, you know, always playing with motherfuckers or whatever. That's exactly why your ass with that big old Black Panther rally in the fucking sky. That's exactly why.
Now I don't believe he got look, now I don't believe he got essayed in jail. I believe he just went with that.
That nigga was in there with the Kool-Aid on his lips.
You know they say he got essayed in Clinton.
Yeah, but in fact, and we were talking about Fuquan, M.O.B.C., but he said that didn't happen to Pop, allegedly, and that you know, Pop was chilling in there. Like, all right. I mean, I guess I wasn't there, so you said you were there. I guess you would know, but nigga.
That's not what they say the medical records say. Go ahead.
Yep. And when you go to that medical, they damn sure would themselves up for a lawsuit.
What do the doctor?
We find out Pop was supposed to be one of them niggas on the Priya posters. You know the Priya posters?
Mm-hmm.
So Priya, for those of y'all who don't know, Priya is the Prison R Elimination Act. Y'all know what the R stands for. And the shit is crazy because they got these shit hanging all around, like, you know, the prisons up north, and it's a nigga in state greens, and they got the little Priya shit and the little statement, like, something to the effect of you ain't got to suffer in silence or some shit. But it's crazy though, because it's like the niggas who they picked for the photo ops and shit used to like blow my mind and shit. Because it was like they tried to make everybody feel included. Like it could be you too. I'll never forget when I got to Clinton to do cause I did like part of my reception there and shit. Nigga. So when we go to the whole shit, and you know they had to do this whole thing in the car, the whole shirt and shit, right? And then the nigga turns around and he gave me the clear book. He said, "You a big motherfucker. You probably not gonna need it, but I gotta give it to you." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, he said, "Just in case somebody touches you in your no-no place." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Oh,
I said, "Oh shit." I said, "How long you got?" I said, "I'm going to do a medium." I said, "If somebody try that shit, I'll be right back to this bitch." I couldn't even imagine. And I already said it. I said, "Yo, if somebody leave like some cookies or like a candy bar, anything or whatever and shit on my bed," I said, "Yo, I'm gonna turn this whole fucking like jail upside down in a way that they ain't never seen. Cause I'm gonna make some shit that's gonna blow up."
They're gonna take a motherfucker and put that bitch in the microwave.
Oh, no, I mean it's chemicals. I mean you could. I ain't even gonna get into that. Never mind.
I know.
I forgot where I was. Oh god. Oh shit. This is why I be on script sometimes. Oh yeah, this is another one of 50's
You know, I remember the baby's born and the umbilical cord and the shape of it. Nigga, where's the jokes? Come on now. We had some good times.
I was mad at Pac for that though. I was super mad. Like, yo, son, you really gonna do that?
Yeah, but you always get mad. You ain't gotta. You gotta work.
Nigga was gonna say he gotta work on not being mad.
Shit.
I know he wasn't gonna try to tell that nigga that shit.
He wasn't mad enough if you ask me.
To me, Omar, you wasn't mad enough, nigga. Oh man,
that's crazy.
Then
you got it.
Yeah, that nigga wouldn't even been able to fall off the roof in the movie, nigga.
Damn, then we wouldn't have had no reference to Cliff Pole Flag.
Oh shit. Yeah, damn. I mean, shit. We could always use one of Mike Tyson's opponents for Cliff Pole Flag.
I mean, at least we could say Mike Tyson's opponents kind of went outside. They went and faked their death. Cliff Pole just left.
Yeah. On the subject of another one of 50's enemies, you got the Cliff.
You know, you maybe.
I don't even know what network this is. This is a short one and shit, but I wanted to play it because I got something I need to say about Dame's antics and his bullshit.
Talking about interview with the chick he did.
You haven't been hunted in that way, but it is hunt a black man with money season out there. Trust me on that. It's best to be broke or else you're a target. So I think I'm in the best position right now because you know if you sue me, you ain't getting a motherfucking thing because I ain't got it.
Quick question, since we're talking.
Now, nigga, Dame. Dame, I just want to say, bro, for real, I think your issue with 50 was that when he first got on, you tried to downplay his situation. You tried to do it subliminally, but everybody knew what you were talking about. Because that was kind of like the first nigga to like kind of get that kind of structured deal, you know, so favorable. Plus the $1 million signing bonus. Plus the watch or whatever and shit where 50 said he don't know how much Dre paid for it, but that the jeweler told him,
that shit that
he
T.I.
said
got
he ain't know.
years ago. 50 had that shit back when he first came
He
out.
said he don't know how much Dre paid for it, but he know that the jeweler offered him $500,000 if he decided to sell it.
So they paid $1 million for it. And put up $500,000. Dre put up $500,000. They gave it to him.
Yeah, because typically anything, especially diamond encrusted like that, usually you lose its value. So the fact that yeah, man, shit. I remember when 50 had that big ass ring or whatever and shit. This nigga said this is not from Jamaica Avenue.
Nah, but see, I watched that whole interview. The chicks asked him about the documentary. That's the only reason he said something about 50. They asked him what he thought about the documentary.
Yeah, well, of course they asked him about the documentary because they know what he going, you know, his shit with 50. And these niggas know what they doing.
Yeah, they asked him that, but it was more or less he kind of lined himself up for that because he's sitting there talking about his movies and all that other shit. Shit he did, and that's what kind of led into that. It was a cool interview. They tried to get rid of the nigga. The bitches was kind of rude. It's another one all the way off to the left. She was trying to get rid of the nigga. They ain't said fuck that. They ain't stayed the whole interview.
Yeah, like my whole thing is like I mean, I guess everybody spends like the narrative and shit like that or whatever. I mean, for me, it's all cool. Like I don't really care because it allows me to make the content to kind of inform the people. Because a lot of people just share shit, not realizing. Yeah, like, you know, a nigga could word shit a certain way, and you could look at it a certain way, but especially when it comes down to like the whole business shit, and he keep going on about this whole thing with 50 and not being
honorable,
you know, independent and all this other shit. It's not even about the honorable shit, like independent. Because I would have heard Dame on the whole honorable shit or whatever until I heard how that nigga handled his kids and his brother and shit like that. So it's like, nigga, you don't even honor your own blood, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you...
Really, he ain't even deeper than that. He the one who really, like, he the cause of the real breakup of Rockefeller from what Memphis Bleak and Cam said.
Yeah.
Said that it was a whole conversation that him and Jay had, and Dame just went and did some other shit from what the conversation was about. So
yeah, so I mean, like a lot of
that's
shit,
what started the shit with him and Cam. That's why he started that shit with Cam. Cam finally blew it up.
And what's wild about it is like he's talking about how he got 100%, he owned 100%. But here's the thing, Dane. You got 100% of some shit that nobody else wants. Like there are people out here who in the entertainment business that wouldn't take 50% of your shit for no money. Because it might deplete the other assets. Cam said it best. Your talent is finding talent and managing talent. You're good at that. Nobody can take that away from you. Everybody at Rockefeller said, you got niggas more than what they actually deserve. when you really think about it, outside of Jay-Z, no other Rockefeller artist's success validated flying them private anywhere.
Well, Kanye.
Yeah, but I mean, that came later. I'm talking about when it was like, you know, mentally, huh?
Oh, nah, the rest of them niggas wasn't flying private. That was only whole. Bleak blew that. Bleak. See, the thing about Bleak podcast, Bleak blow a lot of shit up just like talking, not even like trying to be like on no bullshit. He just really be telling niggas. He was like, when Ho was like, you be on the road 1,000,000 hours, I fly over your bus. And he was like, he was talking about them. He was like, a lot of shit Jay-Z was talking shit to them niggas. And he was talking shit to them. Niggas said they leave the tour. Said Jay-Z go get on the plane, be on the city the next hour or so. Them niggas be still at the spot, packing up, getting on the bus and shit. Jay-Z be at the spot a day or two before them niggas.
Well, I mean, at one point, that nigga Jay-Z was on the fuck. Now the thing was,
yeah,
his bus was just, you couldn't smoke on that nigga bus. It was clean. Like they did the whole shit on. If you watch the Hard Knock Life tour, I'm talking about that era. Yeah, I'm talking about that era of Rockefeller, because by the time Kanye comes along and does all that, my nigga, Jay-Z pretty much retired. Like he's out. So like Kanye, outside of that, that Watch the Throne or whatever, like he never really had like a tour life with Jay-Z. And then by the time he went on the tour with Jay-Z, it's like he didn't go on the tour with rapper Jay-Z where you're gonna catch the nigga freestyling in the back with all the other niggas, and you understand what I'm saying? Like it wasn't that experience. You understand? I'm talking the era where it was like, yo, it was state property. It was Rockefeller. It was still the dynasty. Nigga, like,
Clue era.
Yeah, the Clue era. Lenny S, Skane Dollar. You know what I mean? Niggas like that.
The real DJ, not that fat funky nigga.
So, yeah. But nah, I just always heard, you know, like young Guns, or particularly Young Chris and different niggas saying how, like, you know, certain places they were flying private and, you know, doing all this shit. And what I'm just saying is, them niggas lived an experience. They lived an experience of a platinum selling artist without being platinum selling artists.
Mm-hmm. They was giving them the black card and shit. Let them niggas ball out.
Yeah. You know, and that shit might have even been cool and shit like that, except the other shit. Like, cause the thing about it is you can get a pass with a lot of shit. But see, once niggas are in a space where they don't like you, the shit that normally will probably get looked over, shit get magnified now. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Universal, Polygram and shit, they wanted that nigga out of that building. Def Jam probably wanted the nigga out of the building, but them niggas definitely wanted that nigga out of that building.
Def Jam
especially
definitely
when he ran up in that office.
They ain't want that nigga nowhere near the building.
Yeah, especially when he ran up in that office after why they was having a meeting about his artist, Jay, you know what I'm saying? And it's like crazy because you're kind of talking to Jay like as if he's not a CEO in this shit. Like that nigga's not just an artist that you could just say like, oh, that's my artist. You can't. That nigga got a different type of, you know, reach. You know, he was in a position like, he had a whole position even when you look at that whole trio in the sense of, I mean, even when you look at him in the sense of like Biggie and Nas, like he really came in, even his deal with Priority and shit like that, like he paid for his album.
Yeah.
Like I think like niggas forget that aspect that like, you know, Dame played his part and all that shit, but it's like essentially these niggas took their money out the streets and paid for their album and then took it to Priority and got the deal. So, you know, they just had a different, you know what I mean, type of leverage. Like they played the game and shit. And I think the irony with Jay is, you know, we saw like Rockefeller and we were like, oh, that's cool. Like Rockefeller, you know, the big, you know, thing in New York, Rockefeller Center and all this shit. And, you know, the way they spelled it, the logo and all that shit, whatever, was fire. But like, if you really look at it, that nigga really manifested that shit. Like, this nigga lived like a Rockefeller right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got access to politicians and all kind of shit. So
moving like a monster. Black Frank Sinatra, nigga.
Like, shit. Frank Sinatra had that kind of bag, though.
Nah, not at all.
That bag is different. That bag is different. When they got you in the bag like half Lily, and that ass saying Lily white.
That nigga got a briefcase with him.
It must be, yeah, that nigga. Yeah, that nigga bag. That nigga got a room with bags in it. So, I mean, but yeah, dog, that's pretty much our show for the day. Mafia Material MOBCAST, man. Episode 33. Covered a lot, gave y'all some news you could use or not. But tomorrow, cause you know we've been having a lot of back and forth, me and you, with old Mark Curry. Mark, we ain't forget about you, nigga.
Mark Curry was on 50 posts begging for a job, bum ass nigga.
Yeah, we gonna get to you tomorrow and shit like that or whatever. I'm gonna put a nice little hit piece together for you. You gonna get your own documentary damn near.
That nigga on the post begging for a job. Little fucking Eminem almond looking ass nigga.
But yo, the way you look under that post begging for that job, Mark Curry.
Guess what? You're a bitch.
Talking about can he host? Niggas want to can he host a show? Niggas want to show up to a club if you was hosting a club, make you think they gonna watch some shit because you hosting it. Get the fuck out of it.
They don't even make it to your part in Bad Boy for Life unless they want to throw your ass. Hey, but I promise you, by the time you see, you know, how we cut up on you and shit like that, and you see these clips and everything, your ass been responding, so I know, and a lot of that shit ain't even really been about you. You just be getting mentioned and shit or whatever, like the butt of a joke. You probably the butt of something else at the Diddy party, but you know, that's we'll save that, you know, later and shit like that. But I promise, by the time you finish watching that shit or whatever, you and your soul,
you motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
Oh God.
Hey man, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you really mobbing with the content, and as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy Daylight, my bro host WM.D, Daylight TV. We out of here.